Before we start, let me ask you a question. When was the last time you sat in total silence? No music, no scrolling, and no brain rots filling up your brains. Just you and yourself. And if this scenario makes you feel uncomfortable, well, congratulations! You have officially outsourced your consciousness to an algorithm. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greetings to the honorable judges and respected audience. My name is Laquita Naiandra Anadinta, representing Mandua Kota Malang. And today, I'm not here to discuss about screen time. I'm here to discuss and declare a ceasefire in the war of your focus. As a Gen Z, most of us probably thinks that we are the generations who knows most about technology. But in reality, we are the perfect victim for a multi-billion-dollar industry that harvests our attention. Behind every For You page is an algorithm that knows your insecurities better than you do. And it doesn't just guess you videos, it quietly reprograms your mind to stay addicted and doom scroll. So now, let's take a look at the reported data. The MIT Media Labs told us that their study shows that lies spreads 6 times faster than truth on the internet. But why and how? Well, because algorithms do not care about facts. They only care about engagement to keep us scrolling. And have you even noticed that your social media feeds only shows you things that you like? Now there, we only hear echoes of our own voices. And if this keeps continuing, we are going to become a society that loses its ability to handle different perspectives. Now this will eventually hit our personal identity as well. Now, I'll be honest, I've actually been here before. During my exam season, I was surrounded with loops of aesthetic productivity on my feeds. I spent hours downloading file study apps, color coding my schedules, and also perfecting my notes just for the vibes. But then I looked at the clock and I realized that I have wasted hours just preparing to study. But why? Because the algorithm has convinced me that a 15-second reels is more important than actually learning my materials. Now, this is the trap. We should never let technology control our journey. Instead, we should be the one holding the steering wheel. But thankfully, there is a way to combat this problem. The World Economic Forum reported that both critical thinking and deep focus are the 2 main skills for us to have. In a future where AI is used for nearly everything, human intuition is the weapon. And here, I will explain some ways to do it. First, poison the data. Algorithm predicts our move by what we usually do. So, we need to fight back by being uncomputable. We can do this by sparing just 5 minutes each day to search about things that we're not actually interested in. By interacting with opinions we disagree with, our digital doppelganger will have a harder time to predict and control us. Secondly, reintroduce friction in our digital lives. Research from Stanford shows that our mind naturally follows a path that is less resistant. Now, this fact is used by tech companies to create face and touch IDs. And it is actually made to be frictionless, which leads our brains into a dopamine loop without realizing it. And to help us to solve this, we should disable all automatic Face ID sensors on our phone. Instead, use long passwords to unlock it. Now, these 10 seconds of typing the password will break the hypnotic spell of the algorithm and gives our brain enough time to process our action. Last but not least is to protect your brain's capability. Nowadays, we never give our brain a break. After waking up, we will immediately reach out to a phone and look at new applications, notifications, and updates. We never let ourselves be bored, which made us less creative. So, let's start to apply this habit of a 30-minute gadget free session. Every morning, no music, no screens, just pure silence. This will allow our brains to perform a metabolic cleaning to help us think more clearly. So, ladies and gentlemen, to conclude this, our generation needs original thinkers who are not afraid to be a glitch in the algorithm. People who can look away from screens and build a future that no computer can ever predict. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I am Laquina Naiandra, Anadinta from Mandua, Kota Malang, and I am ready to be an anomaly to break loops and reclaim our freedom for a better future. Thank you very much for your attention, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.